Sajjad Karim, you as somebody who really invested yourself in Caucasus, what do you think is the perspective for the three countries and the EU in their relations?
Well, I think when I look back at how EU relations with the three countries were right at the outset to where we are today, I think the European Parliament can really feel tremendously satisfied, very proud of where we are at this moment in time. Nobody could have predicted with Georgia, for instance, that we would have a DCFTA in place, we would have visa liberalization, we would have the successful conclusion of the most recent negotiations when the Prime Minister attended. These are all things that Georgia has reached beyond in order to deliver for itself and indeed for its EU-Georgia relations. In Armenia, I see tremendous opportunity for the entire region. The people of Armenia have made an attempt to take their own futures into their own hands in the most peaceful way. Nobody could have ever predicted that this could unfold in the way that it has. And that today is providing potentially a real opportunity for an entirely new South Caucasus. And that's something we need to invest in. Azerbaijan, of course, has always had its own stated policy of being very independent, not at all signing up to an EU future for itself. That's fine, we accept that. In fact, we respect that because we know the basis of the relationship that we are dealing with. I hope that next year we're going to see some very real progress in terms of EU-Azerbaijan relations. But I also remember the time at which EU-Azerbaijan relations were in a very, very, very dark place. And it was this parliament that played a lead role in making sure, working with President Aliyev directly himself, that we were able to repair the damage that had occurred and invest on future developments.
Sajjad Karim, these days are fascinating developments in Georgia, and a French citizen is becoming the leader of the country. So how would you perceive, what would be the impact of this change?
Georgia is European, and what better demonstration could there be? I celebrate this, I welcome this. Of course, I also recognize the fact that here Georgia once again has demonstrated the strength of its true character. It is electing a female as its president, as its head of state. I cannot tell you the great pleasure that that fills me with personally. I cannot tell you the tremendous impact that that is going to have throughout the world, but in particular in Georgia's own continent, Europe.
What is expected, nevertheless, from Salome Zurabishvili as a president? What developments do you expect to come between the European Union and Georgia under her leadership?
Well, we now see the situation emerge where somebody who truly understands the depth of European values, somebody who has lived, breathed Europe her entire life, has the ability to influence the future direction of an entire country and an entire peoples, and I hope also an entire region, the South Caucasus, and to make a tremendous impact within Europe and the European Union with Georgia's own stated, dedicated path of a European future for itself based upon the wishes of its people. And today we have somebody who actually understands how to deliver that and holds those values true to her heart.